Hello everyone, Ethersong here, and today I am back with some more Blue Protocol news. Let's get started. So the first thing up is we got an announcement for a new developer live stream. And this is what they said. There will be a Blue Protocol Communication 6.3 developer live stream on April 25th at 8 p.m. It says Japanese time. We'll take a look back at the network tests and also talk about balance adjustments. So first things first. So we did get an announcement today, which was great because there was so many people on Twitter. Every day in Japanese community, I'm sure, just around the world as well. We're like, when are we going to get more news? Last week, everyone was just waiting and waiting. And even today, what was it, around 5 p.m. is when they usually make announcements for the game for a lot of things. And 5 p.m. passed and like, oh, there's no more announcements today, and everyone was kind of sad. But we did get an announcement today, which is good. And maybe I'll take a look at some of the responses here. This is what we have going on here. We got a few responses. Some people says Kita, so it's here. Somebody's happy that we got news before Golden Week, which is nice. How's it going? Arrow A Shards, nice to see you here. I was waiting. Let's dance excitedly. Waku waku de odotte shimau. Oh, wakatta yo. Kita. So a lot of people just kind of excited that we finally got the news. I was waiting. Yeah, so I guess just a lot of positivity because people were waiting for news and there was a lot of silence. But there was one thing I wanted to really talk about when I heard this announcement though, and that stood out to me. I'm not sure if anyone kind of noticed here. Can anyone make a guess? So what stood out to me for this is that this Blue Protocol Communication says it's a 6.3 developer live stream, right? So 6.3, so it's not 7, right? I was expecting, I was at least hoping for another big numbered live stream. And there was a reason for that. There was a reason for that. So that's what I wanted to kind of go into as well. So back in the 6.2 live stream here.
話したいことを話させて、お時間ちょっといただいてしまった。はい。で、ネットワークテスト前なのであんまりあれなんですけど、ネットワークテストが終わった後ですね、テストが終了した後に実施していく、引き続きのブルプロナンバリング配信というか、それは、その中では、以前ねお伝えさせていただいていた、アップデートのロードマップだったりとか、そういうこともお話しさせていただければと思っております。
All right, so what he was saying here, so this is what I wanted to touch on. So this was back in the 6.2 live stream, but he was saying that after the network test, they were hoping to do another numbered live stream. And by numbered live stream, I was assuming, and I think what they were most likely referring to is like another big numbered one, which would be like 7.0 instead of like the decimal, like live streams like 6.1, 6.2. And that's what they seem to be planning for. Well, at least they wanted to be able to do that.
ということで、今日のところはこんな感じですかね。
はい、それではですね、本日は
Yeah, but for the main thing, that's like, it is a number. It is a number. But I don't think it's kind of like what they were originally referring to in this stream. I think maybe they were originally hoping to have like the big numbered live stream. And what they were saying that they were going to do in that big numbered live stream was to also talk about the roadmap going forward.
というか、それは、その中では、以前ねお伝えさせていただいていた、アップデートのロードマップだったりとか。
So right there, update roadmap. So they're hoping to talk about like an update roadmap in this numbered live stream, which kind of leads me to think that maybe they're not going to be talking about the update roadmap in this next coming live stream, the 6.3. Because what did they say in their announcement here? They had, we'll take a look back at the network test and also talk about balance adjustments. So I'm feeling like since this is a decimal live stream, so like a 6.3, it's going to be a shorter live stream, like the ones they had done so far. And it's going to be more focused on just the network test and not a big announcement yet. Which it's just, of course, all speculation, but since it's not like the big numbered live stream, that's what it leads me to believe. And I guess we'll know in a week because it's going to be happening next week. Just the next like Tuesday here. And they'll be able to touch upon it, and we'll probably get a better look at what kind of changes they're going to be making, right? And, you know, I can kind of make some guesses for like, you know, like some of the things that could be. I'm just have some footage in the background kind of playing here from the network test, but I have some guesses of some of the things. So it's basically everything kind of been discussed already, right? We had talked about the progression problems. You have the adventure board, adventure rank, drop rates, the, I guess, like subquests and how that like all kind of links together. I think it's just like the feel of progression going through like the story and the beginning of the game. So I think that's going to be one of the main things they're going to be looking at. Especially the drop rates seem to be like one of the bigger issues, and also the adventurer boards. Other than that, I don't know if they had like discovered. Yeah, just seeing the gameplay. Yeah, it makes me want to play too. Hopefully it's coming out soon though. I'm still hoping for like a release sometime soon. I think everyone is. But like I said, I think those progression areas are going to be one of the main areas to look at. And also, I don't know if there was some like major bugs or anything discovered. I didn't have my light on here. I'll turn this on. I'll probably light up my face better. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, so I don't know if there was like some bugs maybe discovered in the network test. I remember seeing on Twitter some people talking about issues with parties like going between zones. And that seemed to be like an issue in the past, where like you would have parties not be able to like go through zones together, or like the party would like get, I'm not sure what to say. It would like, it would unconnect from the party, or it would have issues being in a party. So like various issues with the party system. And I don't know if that's still remaining, or if there's like any problems around that, or like, so like the network related issues. Are they gonna have, did they have big issues? I don't know. Well, so we'll at least be able to hear, yeah, the non-existent icons, and there's also, you know, like that's just like kind of quality of life things, and some of those things make you wonder, is like, did they not think about this? Did they just like forget about it? Is it just not ready yet? So there's some things like that as well. Just make you question, like, did they test it, or did they just not think about it, or are they still getting it prepared? Is it intentional? We don't know about that. I think for quality of life features, as long as they don't have a big impact on the gameplay currently, those will come later on. There's going to be a priority, right? So things like game-breaking bugs, core systems of the game that can impact player experience, which leads back to progression and low drops. I don't know if they intended to have the drops that low, and it seems like the developers took note of it, but it still makes you question, were they testing it enough beforehand, or were they just busy like developing various parts, and once they put it all together and tested it during the network test, a lot of things came to light. So if I were to make some guesses, I would say the progression system, various bugs that may have appeared. Also, like, for me, like the Spellweaver bug, no EP regen on a Spellweaver is pretty game-breaking for a class, so maybe class-related bugs as well. Things that can really impact the player's gameplay experience. I don't know if the other classes also had certain bugs that impacted them heavily or not, but there's also things that are probably being looked at. But I guess the good news is we did get an announcement. It could have just been another week with nothing, right? Radio silence. Everyone just waiting and becoming more desperate. It's like what I was seeing the Twitter today. You know, people, 5 p.m. passed and there was no announcement today as well. I guess there's nothing. And then some people like, maybe they'll have something at 6 p.m. and they actually did, which surprised me. But those are the main things. So we do get the network, I guess, some information about the network test coming next week. So some of the problem areas, some of the things they're going to be fixing. And that's just something to look forward to. So once again, I will be doing a live stream for that. I'm planning to probably try the next one on Twitch here. So people who are watching on YouTube, I'll be doing a live stream on Twitch, and I'll make an announcement of that as well. Yeah, doing a small announcement in a few days to address only the network test makes me think that the next big announcement is quite far away. That's the kind of worrying thing, right? It's like, how far away is the big announcement going to be then? If they're going to have this smaller live stream, are they going to say that there are certain things that is there going to be another bug or something that appeared like before the network test? They had a bug, right? They had that bug appeared and they said, well, we need 2 months to be able to fix this. Hopefully they don't have any big bugs like that again where they're saying we need to rework core systems of the game because it's not working, or it's super broken and it won't work like this. Well, hopefully there was nothing like that. Watch global release be January 2024. I would expect they're still hoping for global to come out this year by December, right? second half of the year. December is second half. And for Japan, I don't know if I'm too optimistic hoping for by June. Is that going to be impossible? I think we'll be able to make a better judgment once we get to the network test feedback, or them looking back at it in the next live stream. So that's where we're going to have to be able to judge a lot of things going forward. And like I said, I don't think the roadmap is going to be discussed there. At least that's what it sounds like. So it's not the big numbered live stream with the roadmap going forward yet, from what it sounds like. And that covers just about all the stuff I want to talk about Blue Protocol today. It's just that main thing. Yeah, the main thing I wanted to discuss was just that it's not a big numbered live stream like they were hoping for originally. Which means it's going to be a little bit more focused and probably shorter than what some of the things. And I wouldn't go into it expecting like a big announcement yet, because that would be in one of their bigger numbered live streams, most likely. You're hoping Japanese to release at end of May? Yeah, I would be happy. Happy for end of May. Maybe it'll still do it end of May. If they had it, for example, before Golden Week, the shorter live stream, starting at the beginning of May, a longer live stream into May. The game release, that'd be great. But currently, maybe it's looking more towards June, July. Maybe they'll just have like some live stream someday and be like, the game releases now. You can download it. Be like a Nintendo Direct. Available now. But like I said, that's about all the Blue Protocol news I want to discuss today. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching on YouTube. Be sure to check out the live stream translation next week on Twitch. I'll make some more announcements about that before it happens. All right, so I'll see you later.